I'm Chris Friday, the 2023 Florida State Fellow for Visual Arts. To be an artist that lives and works in the South, I think it means a lot of things. I think it means that you're in constant dialogue with these rich historical and cultural traditions. And then where I am in Miami, I think it means reminding people that we are a part of the South, because we're often viewed as something separate. But we're still in dialogue with those things. And then there's climate gentrification and climate change and having to deal with all of those things, the rising costs of rent and all of that stuff. Like, it just means dealing with that while still trying to balance a creative practice. I think my work, despite my best efforts, has been kind of personal. And so I think just lived experiences, that's what inspires the work. And yeah, I just try to, I think people refer to it as like following the spirit. I just kind of, I try to be spirit-led and just pay attention to what's happening around me and responding to that. So the chalkboard aesthetic is kind of a play on the concept of learning and teaching. Because I am my work is very personal and it's about what's happening around me externally, I try to pay attention to what I'm learning, and then as a professor, but also as a mother, I'm teaching things as well. And so that aesthetic kind of plays with those concepts of like, who have I become and why have I become this person? So, just trying to reflect that back through the aesthetic. The summer of 2020 kind of led to that, and following George Floyd and all the conversations that took place after that, I found myself kind of exhausted as a Black body, having to explain the humanity of somebody to everybody on social media or in person. And so I think I was just tired of all of that. I was tired of fighting to get Black bodies I was exhausted of fighting. And so I guess it led to, my first big drawing like that, which was a self-portrait. And it was 20 feet long and it was just me resting. And so from that point on, I think I was trying to achieve for myself and my family that kind of rest that we don't get to have societally. My bloodline, my mother and my grandmother, they're a bunch of hard workers. They've labored their entire lives. And so even symbolically, even if I only do it symbolically, I give the Black bodies in my family, the Black bodies that I love, I give them rest. Just that I'm very intentional in the choices that I make, like the chalkboard aesthetic, like the fact that the figures aren't looking at you, that you can't easily access their identity or disrupt them in any way. They're not even paying attention to you when you're viewing them. So I think just paying attention to the details is something I would like for people to know.